Hi guys, Heather Mandel here, and I have another toned in 10 workout for you today. Today we are getting into the booty, so glutes, hips, really burning them out, 5 minutes each leg. I am going to put a ankle weight around each leg. This is 4 pounds. I also have a weighted ball. Both of these are options. If you don't have a weighted ball, you can use a weight. If you don't have ankle weights, you don't have to use anything. You could even use a band if you wanted to for some of these. Whatever is going to give you the most amount of challenge. So where does the challenge come from? Really, it comes from keeping those muscles really strongly pulled in and activated. So everything is tight, everything is working, sending mind to muscle connection. Let's get that booty burning. So hit the timer to start. We're gonna go onto all fours, hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're gonna start elevating that right leg back, making sure that right leg is long and strong and keeping those core muscles, those abdominal muscles hugging in. We're gonna lift here for 1 minute. So you really wanna make sure that you don't sway into your lower back like I'm doing right now. You wanna keep that pelvis very, very secure and firm, squeezing through the glute and also bracing the abdominals inwards and upwards as you lift and contract. Try to keep the movements really small and really tight. So we have about 20 seconds here in that straight leg lift, and then we're gonna go right into bent leg. And you have that option to put that weight or that weighted ball behind the back of the leg. 10 more seconds here. Squeezing, long, strong leg. 2, 1. So coming down, taking that weighted ball as an option or your weight behind the back of your leg, bending that heel towards the seat this time. Again, same thing, keeping that glute really leading the movement. So not momentum, no bounce, and keeping the torso very strong and still. So abs hugging in nice and tight, no movement here in the lower back. You also want to keep a slight bend in the elbows and pull your shoulder blades down. Keep squeezing that heel towards the bum. Evening the distribution of weight on both arms. Squeezing up, finding that work. Staying within it. Less than 20 seconds to go here. Holding, finding that little tremble through burning muscles. 10 seconds. And then we're going to do 30 seconds straight leg again. So we're going to take that ball out. We're going to bring it here. We're going to extend that leg back. We're going to go over to one side without moving the pelvis. Lift, cross it up and over. So just 30 seconds here. Lift, cross. Keeping the abs pulled up and in. No movement anywhere else in the body. So making sure you're not moving and shifting the body side to side. Nice and tight. 2 and 1. Straight leg up again. Little circles. Squeezing the glute. Trying not to move big. No momentum, guys. Keep it tight. Long, strong right leg. Almost done. Abs are pulled in tight. Squeezing. 8 seconds to go. Shoulder blades down and back. Feeling that burn. 2, 1. Good. Coming on down to the side. Let's go 1 minute here. Leg raises. So I'm keeping my hips under my rib cage. So I have a neutral pelvis. Leg very, very strong. Pressing my bottom knee into the floor. My bottom leg down. And my shoulders drawing away from my ears. Good. Staying within that nice height, that threshold, that really spicy zone. And keep bracing those abs in, almost like you're pulling a string through your pelvic floor up towards your ribs. Everything's strong and tight. 15 seconds to go here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Extending that leg out, 30 seconds. Knee, toe, knee, toe. So the key here to getting this to be an effective movement right into the muscles you're trying to work is trying not to shift the torso forward and back as you move the leg, but just move that leg. Knee is in the air when the toe taps, toe is in the air when the knee taps. Down and up, and last one, and back out to an extended leg, up 30 seconds. Last 20 seconds on that right thigh, and then we're gonna move to the other leg. And 10. Abs are strong, shoulder blades are pulled down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next leg coming up right now. All right, so here we go. We've got that other side coming up. So left leg is gonna come all the way back, nice and strong, flexing, bracing those abs in, tucking those hip bones up slightly towards the rib cage, finding the contraction in the glute. 1 minute here on a straight leg pulse. Really keep that quad really strong, that top of the thigh sort of pressing upwards, squeezing the glute muscle to cause the movement, bracing those abs in. Same movement here over again and over again for 1 minute. Pull those shoulder blades back. Long leg, you have 20 more seconds left. Keep bracing those abs in. Breathing. Finding the work. Staying within it. Almost done, 7 seconds to go. And then we're gonna take that weighted ball behind the leg again. 2, 1, dropping that leg down, getting a little bit more into the hamstring, then putting that ball or that weight behind the back of the leg. Again, that is an option. You could just keep that leg bent. 1 minute here on that straight leg pulse. Try to even the distribution of weight between both arms, not putting too much work into the stabilizing leg. You're definitely gonna feel it there a little bit though. Gonna feel it still on that right side, especially after all that work we just did on it. Pushing up, 25 more seconds to go here. Tiny, tiny movements led from that muscle activating. So finding that little tremble of work in the muscle, pushing through the burn. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving that ball out. This time we've got those crossovers. So we keep the torso and the rest of the body still as we lift that leg, point the toes across and around, and then up and around nice and high in the middle. Tap the toe to the side. Don't let your leg loose. Keep the muscles strong. Keep the leg really straight and long. Creating nice long, lean lines. Abdominal muscles brace in. Help keeping the pelvis still from moving. Making sure you're not arching in that low back. Last one here, and then coming back up, just holding that straight leg again. Squeeze through that glute. Feeling a lot of burn on both legs now. 10 seconds to go before we come back to the side. Stay within that height. Don't let your leg drop too much. Contract within the work. 2, 1. Coming down. Woo. Let's go right into those side lifts. So bracing those abs in nice and tight. 1 minute here. Squeezing, bracing those abs in. Always keeping the pelvis stable. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Kind of want to lift up from that bottom rib cage there a little bit. And then again, find your height, stay within it. If you guys don't feel a lot of the burn after this minute here, you're welcome to press pause and take it a little longer. And then restart. You can do a lot in 10 minutes, but sometimes you may need a little bit more on one exercise or another exercise just to really get to that point of maximum burn. Long, strong leg, flex the muscles, squeeze the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to extend that bottom leg out, and we're going to tap the knee to the floor as the toe comes into the air, and then tap. And knee and toe, knee, toe. That's it. Knee and toe. Almost done. These knees, toes, making sure that the rest of your body, so that hip right here does not draw forward to the floor. You want to keep the torso completely stable. All right, this is the last one, and then finishing off 30 seconds of raises, lift. And 20. Firm glutes, strong long leg, almost done. Breathing, bracing, holding within 8 seconds. 7, don't let that leg drop. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Give it a little rub, give it a little stretch, do what you need to do. Great job, guys. See you later.